Well, hello, everybody, and good morning. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday, March 16th, 2024, and welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for today's video. We're making some fun, springy-looking cards. So I put a background on my photo of Easter. I have this new program, so I can put different backgrounds. I can like white out the background of whatever's on there and put a new background on. So it's kind of fun. So you can just do it with your camera and then pick out whatever kind of background you want to put with your stuff. So it's really fun. Oh yeah, don't forget to thumbs up when you get on. So welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Come on in, come on in. Do a thumbs up for me, like, share, comment, give me a heart or a thumbs up. When you come in, say hello, where you're from, how you're doing, and let's get this party started. So, it is bright and early on Saturday. I know it's 10 o'clock here where I am, but I know some of you guys are like way earlier, depending on where you are. So, as most of you guys know, there is the retired list coming out on Monday, and that means the new catalog is out for demonstrators to look at on Monday. But a lot of demonstrators are in Houston right now for the onstage, and so we're getting little sneak peeks of different things from the pictures people are posting. So some of you guys have probably seen that. The new colors have been shown. And to me, they kind of look like the colors we already have, but there's one that looks just like Fresh Freesia. I can't remember what the names of them are. I know there's one that's like something petunia, like poppin' petunia or something like that. And that one is more of a kind of a berry color. And we've got a light purplish, pinkish color. And there is a color like this. So really there's like one of these three colors. There's one that looks like Coastal Cabana. And there is a Lucky Shamrock, which is green. So it's like a true green. But one of the pink one is Pretty in Pink. So I think that's kind of funny because that's one of our old colors that they brought back. I'm not sure why they didn't bring it back last year with the big color refresh when they brought back all the other colors. So I don't know if that's something new they're going to do, but Pretty in Pink and Bashful Blue were two of my favorite colors that we used to have because they were perfect baby colors. They just really were a really nice soft pink and a soft blue. So I'm glad they're bringing that back, but you know, I wish I had kept all my Pretty in Pink stuff because I had a ton of pink paper and the ink pads and stuff, and I finally got rid of them, and now they're bringing it back. So I think that's funny. So let me say hello to everybody. Hey, Carol. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Lynn. Love the eggs. I know, isn't that funny? So this program that I have, I forget what it's called, but it's an app you can put on your phone. And supposedly it's like an AI app, like artificial intelligence, but I don't really know what that means. But so you take a picture of your cards or whatever you want to take a picture of. And what it does is it whites out everything except for the main image. And then you can pick different things and put your main image in front of that. So I took a picture like here, and then it just like took out just these cards, and then I can put them like anywhere I want, and it just makes it look like I took the picture there. So it's really cool little program. It's not free, you got to pay for it, but like you could take a picture of yourself in the bathroom and then make it look like you're in a tropical beach somewhere. So it's kind of interesting what they could do with pictures now, but anyway. Hey Sharon, hey Julie. Hey Diane, hey Renee, hey Perry, hey Laura, hey Sharon, hey Reva, hey Judy, hey Deb, hey Anya. Good afternoon from Germany. That's the good thing is we're later over in Europe, so it's afternoon over there because normally Anya has to watch in the middle of the night if we're on at night. Hey Kimberly, hey Judith, hey Sequencer, Cindy Quincer. Hey, Rebecca. Oh, Becky. Becky, I just got a card from you. And it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to show that in just a minute. Hey, Robin. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Liz. Hey, Jody. Hey, Mary. Hey, Cam. Hey, Edith. Oh, here's the colors. Okay. Cindy's got them. Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash. That's the one that's kind of blue. Petunia Pop. That's the one that's kind of a berry color. And Pretty in Pink, which is the one that's, it's kind of like, I think it's more like Fresh Freesia, really, but it's Pretty in Pink. And the Peach Pie is a good one because we needed one that was kind of peachy. Again, it looks like, what's the one that we had? Cantaloupe, or there's another one that was kind of peachy colored. Hey, Francis. Oh, Anya, you got my card yesterday. Good. Oh, Edith says it's 3 p.m., which is 15 o'clock. Yeah, that's the military time in the U.S. We don't usually say that unless you're military. Oh, they have a beige color coming out too. I saw that, like real beige or something. Yeah, a lot of people have been posting pictures to see like sneak peeks of stuff, so it's kind of fun. The cover of the catalog is interesting. It's a picture of like these women stamping out in the garden, which is totally different from anything they've ever done before. So that's different. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Ava. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Quincy. Hey, Doreen. Hey, Terry. Hey, Patricia. Texas Dreamin'. Calypso Coral. No. Calypso Coral is kind of a darker orangey color. The one that's coming out, they're really pastel colors that are coming out. Very pastel, which I love pastels. So I'm not really the more bright, like orangey colors and yellows and stuff. But anyway, so these cards, I had to do the card kit for today. So when I have to do the card kit, it's a little bit harder for me because I have to think of a card or cards that are pretty basic and not like 20 pieces each, because normally on average I have about 20 or 25 people that I have to make kits for, and sometimes even more than that. But so for each kit there's 3 sets of everything, so that's 75, say, average pieces of every single piece that I use. So that's an awful lot of cutting, and most of the time it takes me an entire day to do the kits and put them all together, address all the envelopes, get all the postage, and you know, put them in the mail. So I have to think of something that's pretty easy to do and that I have, you know, a lot of supplies for. So I had a ton of this paper left, and since the retiring catalog's coming out, or the retired product list is coming out in 2 days, I'm like, I better hurry up and use all this stuff before it's sold out and nobody can get it. So if you have not gotten this paper, it's beautiful. Here's what it looks like. And pretty much almost every piece in there is really pretty. So this is the front. This is the back. This is my favorite piece because you can cut it down the middle and make just really simple cards with that. That's the back of it. And that's another one that would go good together. So you could have this on the side and then this on the other side. So that would be another idea. And then we've got this one and the back of that, this one and the back of that. This one is one of my favorites too. And then the back, and that's really pretty. This one, which is kind of similar to the other one, and then the back of that one. So that's your papers in there. So what I did was I just took the ones that were more of the main image kind, and I cut them at 3 by 5 1/4, and then I cut these pieces, the extra ones, at 1 by 5 1/4, and then just kind of mixed and matched them to see what looked good together. And I came up with tons of different ones, but these were like my 3 favorites. So you can sit there with your paper, and I'll show you what I did. Let me get the other pack out. So this was my pack that I was playing with. So I just cut like little pieces of all these different ones. And then what I did was I was just taking them and like, you know, putting them next to another piece that to see if it matched. And, you know, like this one would go good together like that. If you had these two, that's a good match. Or what was another one that was really good? Oh, that's pretty. I love that. That would look good with that one or that one. Let's see, this pink one would go good with that one too. So that one or that one, not that one. But you could just sit there and cut up all different pieces, which is what I did. I have all these little pieces in here. And I was just mixing and matching and picking out different ones. So this is a great way to use your paper up. And you can do it with any pack of paper you have, because normally the back of the paper goes with the front of the paper or another piece of paper in the pack. So the paper is called Masterfully Made. It's in the big catalog. As far as I know, there's plenty of it available. And we're also using these two stamp sets, Gorgeously Made, which goes with the paper. We're using this big one. And we're also using the words from Layering Leaves. And this does have a punch that goes with it. I didn't bring it with me, but you can stamp these and punch them out. And then you, if you want to make it more fancy, you can kind of poke them behind the words and stuff. But these words, the biggest ones all fit perfectly on the hexagon punch. So I used that. I know it's not available right this minute. It's supposed to be in pretty soon, I think, like a couple weeks, maybe. Or if you don't have that one, just use the oval one, or there's several different punches that would fit these words, because this is a great set of words if you don't have it. And it does come with the punch as a bundle. So that's that. And then here is the gorgeous card I got from Becky Chapman. So I'm not sure if this was supposed to make it in time for the Fun Fold contest, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So she combined the lavender paper with the bird piece, and also did some cute little clouds in the background. And watch when you open it. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? Love it. So I'm definitely going to copy that card, except we don't have the birds anymore, but I can still use it. But I love it. Love it, love it. So what I decided now, so we pretty much almost ran out of, we had a couple pieces left in here from the people that did the card contest. So what I did was, anybody who sent me a card like the past week or so since the contest ended, I put your name in here. So anytime you send me a card, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put your name in this bowl. And then also I'm going to pick names from the comments each week and throw them in the bowl. And so then at the end of the video, when I pick my winner, or 5 winners, I'm just going to pick them randomly from the bowl, instead of just, you know, saying, oh, who hasn't won one? Because that gets old after a while. So, all right. So if you ordered in the past 2 weeks, you should, if your order was over 100, I mean, over 50, you'll be getting this card kit, which I'm going to be cutting up today. And so you'll get all the supplies to make these 3 cards, and you'll get that sometime in the next week, probably, with the directions, thanks to my good buddy Starla. So she types up those directions for me, and I'll send you a link to the video also. So this is a Fun Fold card. You get enough to make 3 of them. And then if your order's over 100, you'll get the pack of the gems to go with it. So that's that. And don't forget, the retired list for this one and the big one comes out Monday. Now, I have to work a double Monday. I'm going to try and get up early and see if I can get the list and send it out, but I don't know. It just depends on how early I can get up before I go to work. So if I don't, it will be posted online, I'm sure. A ton of people will post it, so we'll just get it somehow. But I'll try and get up early and get that out to you guys. But if there's anything you really, really want, I would get it now. I'm not sure what's going to be on sale or anything, so I don't know anything about that. All right, so let's make these 3 cards. So this is the new card kit. So if you order $50 or more with this new host code, you will get all the supplies to make these 3 cards. And then I forgot to bring the gems with me again. So you'll get a pack of gems. I already picked them out. And I think it's the 22, 24 pearl ones is the ones I picked out. So I'll double check on that. But that's if your order's $100 or more. Okay, so basically each card is exactly the same, just different paper. So we're going to have 3 sets here. So we've got our 3 back pieces. Hopefully you can see these. Let me move this down a little bit. All right, so we've got 5.5 by 8.5, Pretty Peacock, Berry Burst, Lemon Lime Twist. And we've got 3 pieces of the white for the inside. We've got our 3 front pieces, the bigger ones. They're all the same size, 5.25 by 3. And we've got the 3 little strips. These are all the same size, 5.25 by 1. And then I've got 3 of the hexagon punches. And I don't know if I can fit all of this on here, but I will try. See if we can scoot it over a little bit. And hopefully you got all that in the screenshot. Okay. Can anybody see that? Okay. I'll give you a second. Lots of people joining in. Make sure you say hello and leave a comment. Do your thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Oh, Jamo stands for our twins. I never knew that, Anya. That's nice. Okay. Got it. Let's get started. Okay, so they're all basically the same. So we're kind of going to do them together. So we've got these 3 gorgeous colors. And I just picked colors that were right off the back of the pack. You know, whenever you buy the designer paper, the colors that go with it are listed on the back of the pack. And I think they're also listed in the catalog. So you can, I just picked out some different pieces of paper and decided which ones went the best. So that's how I did it. All right, so we're going to kind of do them together. Let me get some scrap paper. All right, so I'm going to do the inside first, just because there's not much stamping to this. It's actually, the paper's doing most of the work for you. So we're going to be stamping with Fresh Freesia and this one from the Gorgeously Made stamp set. Now, for some reason, I got a pad that was backwards, and I can't fix it. So it opens backwards instead of the right way. So we're going to ink that up and stamp the inside of each card. So I'm just going to stamp it twice, ink it once, stamp it twice. So that's going to be my inside. And the Fresh Freesia is on every single piece that we're using. So that's why I picked this color. And that just gives you a really pretty, simple inside for your card. And then on the words, what I did was I stamped the words, and I also stamped the background with the lighter version of this. So one of them goes up and down, and the other 2 go across. But I did stamp off for these, and then just stamp that on there like that. So there's one. The other 2 go across. So I just put it like that. And then the last one I'm not stamping because for this one, the pink on there did not look good with that red. Even though there is Fresh Freesia in the picture, it just didn't really look good. So you could put some red ones on there. That would probably look better, but I didn't want to change colors on my stamp. So if you want to do that, you can, but I didn't. So I just left this one plain. All right, so we're done stamping that. Now we just have to stamp our words. So I've got 3 words to pick from. You can use any words you want to. And if you want to make them all the same, you can. This one I thought looked better up and down, so I'm going to put that one on this one. And I'm using Memento Black. You can use whatever you want. But the memento, you know, black goes with everything. That's why half my closet is black. Almost every single pair of pants I own is black. Plus, it makes you look thinner. So, I don't know how much good that does for me, but I try. Oops, this one is the one that has the flowers. All right, so there's our hello. I love hello, because then you can put anything you want on it. And then this one is sending hugs, which everybody needs a hug. They say when you give somebody a hug, it just gives them like a dose of, I can't remember if it's like serotonin or dopamine or something like that, you know, that just makes them feel good. Almost like eating a cookie, you know, with some sugar in it. It's kind of like that same warm and fuzzy feeling. So there's our words. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? How did I forget? Hold on. I forgot to dip. So we're going to dip these all the way around. And that really does add a lot of color to the edge. So you just kind of roll it in the ink pad. So there you go. I'll do this one. Now I did do the one that's by itself and I didn't put the flowers on it. I'm going to dip that in the Berry Burst pad to give it a little bit of a red background. So on Thursday I was off and I had a class. Then I had to go to a meeting for work, and we had a luncheon meeting for all the supervisors. And then I had to go get a massage. Then I went and ran errands. And then I picked up this piece of furniture I bought on Marketplace, the Facebook Marketplace. But, oh, I went to TJ Maxx. But everywhere I went, now it was 82 degrees here on Thursday. Every place I went had the heat on. And I walked in and I was not wearing shorts or anything. I was wearing like regular clothes. Because when I left, it was not like 80, but I'm telling you what, I was about to pass out in some of these stores. And I'm like, y'all need to turn your air conditioner on. You know how some places, like my work, does this too. They just set the air condition for winter mode. And then for the rest of the, you know, next 6 months, it's hot. And then once it starts getting warm every day, they'll switch it to the summer mode. But by then, you're dying, so... anyway, I kept going in the stores. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. So I was in TJ Maxx, and I was finding like lots of cute stuff, but it was just so hot. All right, we're going to start with this one. So for this one, we need our pink, and we need our flowers. So these are the two pieces. So we're just going to glue those together. And they just go so good. And most of these have words on them, so you kind of got to look a little closely to see which directions your words go. So this one is this way. Probably most people won't notice, but the person you give it to might. So make sure you get your words the right way. We want to put it pretty close to the edge. And that looks pretty good. All right, and then this piece also has words on it. So make sure those go the right way. And stick that on, just center it between the two pieces, the edge and over here. And then one of these on the inside. See how fast these come together? So if you cut a whole pile of these, you could make, you know, a ton of cards, you know, in one day. Especially if you needed like a whole bunch of birthday cards or a whole bunch of thank you cards. And just use all different paper. All right, so that's that one started. Then we're going to do this one. So let's just put this inside. And you can dress these up if you want to make them more fancy. You can always add some die cuts and, you know, different things, whatever. More layers if you want to. All right, so the red one, we've got this piece right here, which has words, and this piece right here. And that one doesn't have words, but it does go that way. I'll read comments in a second. I can see them scrolling by. It's supposed to be gorgeous here today, 70 and sunny. So I'm hoping to get outside for a little bit and get some vitamin D, sunshine, maybe a little bit of tan on. I did buy a few bathing suits for my trip. So most of you guys know I earned the Stampin' Up trip. And we're going to Mexico. We fly to Cancun and then we drive to, I think it's Playa del Carmen. So that's in a month. Well, like 6 weeks. So I'm getting very excited. So I bought a few bathing suits, even though I haven't really lost any weight. I just decided to go ahead and buy some. And maybe I'll lose a little bit before my trip, but I don't know. But I found some really cute ones on Amazon. So I was really excited and they fit great. All right, so now what we've got left is this one. And whoops, just got some on there. And we'll put this down here. Doesn't really matter which one you put down first. All right, and then this one, oh, I got glue on the wrong side. Oh, look, that's the back of that piece. Most of them, it wasn't the back, it was a different piece. Now this one could go either way. Okay. But I made these easy measurements. So you just have to remember 3 inches and 1 inch, and then they're 5 1/4 long. So there we go. So there's our 3 bases. Now we just have to put our words on the front. So all these go on with dimensionals. So let me get my dimensionals and I'll read some comments. Let me read some comments real quick. Done with the glue. Okay, let's see. Oh, Sharon says she is a total dipper. Vicky says time change mixed up my time for you. 7 a.m. start time here. Oh yeah, Arizona. I was thinking Arizona didn't do time change. Is that what you're talking about? Like you guys don't change your time like we do. This paper is so beautiful. I know. I have like at least 6 packs, probably more than that. And I'm thinking, I've hardly used this at all. It seems like the catalogs go so fast now, even though there's still a year. You have so much new stuff. And you never get a chance to use it all. And I bought all this paper because it's so pretty, and then I just haven't used it. Let's see. Going to do, oh, Deb says she's going to do more paper dipping effects on her cards. Yes, it does. Let's see. Now you guys are talking about astrology. Oh, Evelyn. Anya lives in Germany. So both of you guys live in Germany. So maybe if you're close to each other, you could hook up and stamp together. What brand are your suits purchased? Oh, from Amazon. I think they were called DACI, DACI or something like that. And they were all like around 30 bucks, and they're really, really nice quality. I did buy mostly 2-piece, like kind of like tankinis, because I hate 1-pieces, mainly because I have like you know, a longer body and they just seem to fit weird, and then they seem to like smash your boobs a lot, and if you go to the bathroom it's harder to get them off and on. And some of my friends were like, well, just pull it to the side. And I said, I don't like pulling it to the side because then you might risk peeing on your hand. So I really like to just pull it down and go to the bathroom. So I'm more favoring 2-piece than 1-piece, but I don't wear like a bikini because I'm way too fat. But like if you get a tankini, then it kind of covers your stomach. And well, a couple of them I got, you can see like this much of my stomach, because it goes like, it's a high bottom and a longer cut top. But so I'll have a little bit of a line of a tan. But you know what? I'm almost 60 years old and I really don't care. if I'm looking fatter than other people. So I know I really should, but most of the people going are my friends and they love me anyway. So I'm just going to be myself and not care about what other people think. So I just am going to have fun. All right, so we're going to put all these on and just try and center it, you know, on your 3-inch piece. And this was my favorite one right here, I think. Yeah, but those bathing suits, you know, I do have a couple of the old-fashioned kinds with like the big old skirt on it and all that stuff, but they get, you know, when you get them wet, it's like they weigh 25 pounds. So and I'd love to lay in my backyard, have my little sprinkler going since I don't have a pool anymore. So if it's nice out, I'm in my bathing suit. When I used to have a pool, which was most of my life, I had probably 10 bathing suits. And I would just rotate them all the time. All right, so next we're going to put some gems. So we've got, I'm going to use one of the medium ones on the words. And then we're going to put some small ones on the rest of it. So you'll get all these gems in yours too, in your kit if you order. So we'll just put these wherever. Just get them random there. And I always do 3 just because they say 3 is a good number. I always can't decide where to put these, you know. I don't want them like in a straight line, but there we go. All right, a couple more. And then we got some ribbon. So we're doing a fun thing with the ribbon today. So what I did was I cut a piece of ribbon. This is the linen thread. And what I do is I make kind of a fake bow. So when I've got my roll here, I make a little fake bow like this. So here's a loop, and then you want a little bit of a tail. So say that's how much you need. So I cut a piece of ribbon like that. And if you want to do a double one, then just double it. But we're doing just one piece, and what we're going to do is unravel it. So you're going to twist it so you go one direction with one hand and the other direction with the other hand. And see how it just starts unraveling. It helps if you have 2 people, but if you twist it enough, it'll just kind of unravel by itself like that. All right, so now you want to grab it before it rolls back up and just pull it out. So you get there, you'll get the separate strands. Okay, so now we've got 3 strands, and we're going to put them back together. So just line them back up. And we're going to make a triple bow, but with really thin thread. So it's going to be very delicate. Just tie your little bow. And there you go. So now we've got a little bow that is really dainty, and it's got 3. Let me trim this off. So there we go. And we're just going to put that right there. And we're going to take a glue dot and kind of roll it up a little bit. This is my good one that still has them going the right direction on the roll. Roll that up a little bit and stick it on there, right in the middle. And if you wanted to, you could put a rhinestone right there in the middle of that one. All right, we're going to do that one more time. I've got one already done, and then I got to make one more. So I did one ahead of time. So just roll it up a little bit, stick it on there, and voila. All right, one more. We've got to make one. Where did I put my other? I had one more piece somewhere. I lost it. Uh-oh. We lost it. We're going to have to find another piece. I just had it sitting here. Where did it go? I don't know. It's probably right in front of my face and I can't see it. I know it was just here. Probably fell on the floor. All right, let me get another piece. So I'll find it as soon as the video's over. All right, so make one loop, make another loop, and a little tail, cut, and then you're gonna just twist. So you just gotta twist the, oops, that's the wrong way. So we're twisting, we're untwisting the ribbon until it just starts to come apart like that. And once it starts to come apart, kind of hold it and grab it and just pull. All right. Have any of y'all been watching The Way Home on Hallmark? That is like the best show. It's about, you know, time travel, and it is so good. I'm addicted to it. And I'm also addicted to the show called Found. That one's on, The Way Home's on Hallmark, and then Found is on, I think, NBC. It just ended, the series, but you can catch it on, you know, the replays. All right, so just make a loop, tie it just like you're tying your shoe, and pull it through, and then just cinch it. You always want to keep your finger on the knot. That's the key to making a bow, is just always have your fingers holding that knot. And this one, I got one side a lot shorter, but that's okay. You can just trim it. So I did some binge watching of those. And what else am I watching? A couple of series on Netflix that are really good. Those Harlan Coben ones are really good if you guys haven't checked them out yet. They're like mystery, suspense kind of things. All right, roll this up and put that down. All right, so last one, then we're gonna spray them all with my shimmer. So let's get my scrap paper out. We don't want to ruin my nice clean piece of paper today. And I have a joke. It's not like a super, super good, funny joke, but I'm running out of jokes. So if you guys have some, send them to me. I know a lot of you guys do send them to me, but sometimes they're ones I've already done recently, so. See how fast those cards come together? Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Love it. Aren't those cute? So that's the next card kit. So anybody that orders from now till the end of the month will get these. You make sure you use that host code though. And that's if you have a $50 or more order. If it's $100 or more, you'll get a pack of the gems too. And I also have mystery boxes to give away. So I'm going to give away for everybody that orders $100 or more, you'll be entered into a drawing for a mystery box, which is a giant box full of all different stuff. It's mostly retired things like cardstock, designer paper, ribbon, gems, all that kind of stuff. So I'll give away one of those at the end of the month. And if you want to buy one, they are $100 plus shipping is $15. So they're $115 total. So just let me know. And it's time for some card giveaways. Let me read some comments. Oh, I got to do the joke too. Oh yeah, Sharon says The Way Home is awesome. Oh, Lisa's watching Found. That is so good. Oh, who moved to the, oh, Liz. You moved to the villages in Florida. That's like my dream. Except I really want to move to a village in South Carolina, not Florida. Florida's just a little too hot, I think. Let's see. Robin, you're pretty thin and you hate the way you look in a bathing suit. Now, if you're thin, you should look great in a bathing suit. But I know all of us hate what we look like sometimes, I think. You know, we all are our own worst critics. Oh, thank you, Evelyn. Could use this layout with so many papers. Yes, you could. I mean, any pack of paper you have, you could do this layout. So this is a great just base card layout. And this punch goes perfectly. But if you don't have this punch, there's lots of other punches that would work. So, all right, let me get the joke for you. I had to print it off because my computer was slow and I couldn't get it to print out. Let's see. An uneducated father with his educated son went on a camping trip. They set up their tent and fell asleep. Some hours later, the father woke up his son. The father said, "Look up at the sky and tell me what you see." The son said, "I see millions of stars." The father said, "And what does that tell you?" The son says, "Well, astronomically, it tells that there are millions of galaxies and planets." The father slaps the son so hard and says, "You idiot, someone has stolen our tent." So it's not a sex one, but it is kind of cute. And it says, moral of the story, too much education can spoil our common sense. Oh, that kind of reminds me of my daughter. She's like brilliant as far as like smart stuff, but sometimes she's a little on the not common sense side, which cracks me up because I'm like, how can you be so smart and not get that? All right, I've got some cards to give away, so let me get these out of the way and put these in. I still have a few cards that haven't been claimed, but I think I have everybody's address because they were ones that people sent cards in, so I'm pretty sure I do. But check the last video if just to see if you've won. I always give away the cards at the end of the videos, so go to like the last 5 minutes or so, and you should see them. All right, so I've added a bunch of new names from the comments and from cards I've gotten. So first winner is, oh, Sharon says, South Carolina's lovely. Building up quickly, come on down. I want to go like to Beaufort. All right, Vicky Eakins. So you get that card. I'm not sure if I saw you on here today. Oh, you liked that joke. I thought it was cute. It was very G-rated. Gail Porterfield. You get that one. Let's see. Amy Marr. You get that one. And Nicole Blowers. You get this one. I can't remember if I've seen any of you guys on this one. And Barbara Perfect. I'm not sure if that's your real name. It just seems a little too perfect for me. I always laugh though. She leaves like a million comments on my videos. So I always laugh when I see her name because I said, I should be Lisa Perfect. That would just be a fun name to have. But all right, so there's the winners for today. So if you see your name, make sure you send me your address to, here's my email, stampgirl2@cox.net. Don't forget the 2. Wow, 45 minutes. Liz says that's her oldest son. He's smart, but sometimes I wonder. Yep. Oh, Sharon, Bluffton. That's where my son-in-law's mother lives. So I guess she's like my, I don't know, side mother-in-law or something. She lives in Bluffton too. And maybe you guys know each other. She used to be a teacher there. So that's so funny. Her name's Melissa Buchanan. So let me know if you know her. That would be a hoot if you knew somebody that I knew over there. But she loves it there. That's why I want to go there, like to that area. I want to be close to the water. Did you do the shimmer spray? Yes, I did. I just did it a minute ago. All right, you guys. Oh, Cindy, you're welcome. All right, you guys. I'll see you on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So set your calendars for that. If you want a card today, or if you want a card in the last 2 videos, I still have a few cards that have not been claimed. I'm pretty sure I do have your addresses though, because I have your box of cards that I picked the names from. So we'll look those up if I haven't heard from you. But keep leaving comments because that's where I'm going to pick the names from now. And if you send me a card, your name will also go into this little bowl. And we'll just keep drawing cards because I have a ton to give away. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me today on Saturday. I hope you have a great weekend. Get stamping and try this layout from today's cards because it's really easy and really fun to make some quick cards. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye.